With my partner, Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Should be a wet one. Off we go from Denver. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. They'll run with the 2nd-round pick in the April draft. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drive, and a quick first down. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll throw. It's Nix. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. A dive, but too far out in front of him. Incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds. So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop, and that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Denver 1st down. A run with Harvey. Finding room to the 20. And he'll take this one in. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown Broncos. His 12th touchdown of the year. Will Lutz now for the PAT. He knocks it through. Broncos will take a 7-0 lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. He'll look forward for maybe a yard. Nick Benito there for the tackle. From the 23, here's 2nd and 8. Here's Mahomes. Here's a short throw, caught by Wiley. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
On third down, Mahomes. Got him in. It's Kelsey. Complete. 13 yards on that pass play, and the Chiefs have a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5. From the 46, here's 2nd and 4. Now, Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. Trying to at least get back to the line of scrimmage, but he doesn't do it. That's a loss of a yard and leading to third down. To throw is Mahomes. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Talanoa Hufanga. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he will get into the end zone. R.J. Harvey put down Denver. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. And no return here. This is a touchdown. Turn and go. That one good for just a couple. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 8. They'll send Worthy in motion. Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Anytime you see a receiver at this level miss a ball that easy, it's just concentration. They just take it for granted. All of a sudden, they're thinking about what their next move is or what they're going to do after the catch. And instead of just focusing on first things first, secure the catch, put the ball away, and then become a runner.
And that is incomplete.
And his passing game continues to come up short these last couple of plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And he steps into this one, gets up a big kick, angled for the sideline.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
brings up second.
I can tell you firsthand as an offensive guy, we never loved playing in the rain. I always felt like the defense had the advantage. They know it wasn't going to be much of a passing attack, hard to handle the ball, a lot of turnovers. So they've got to have a lot of early focus offensively and try to get something on track.
On second down, it's Nix. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That's the All-Pro 3 years running, Chris Jones. Into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. First and 10 now from the 36. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's dropped off for Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
Kansas City.
He'll hit Kelsey quickly on the RPO. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
8 yards on
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
We are through one. It's the Broncos with the early lead. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with first and 10. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
It's a gain of 2 yards.
Third and 5. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Zach Allen getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Third and 9. Throwing now, Mahomes. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete.
the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
That one doinks off the upright and in. Fortunate break, but the kick is good. And the Chiefs get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The play fake. Here's Nix. On the run to the right. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really nice job here by the defense staying disciplined as the quarterback gets flushed from the pocket. I mean, how often do we see those guys kind of creep in and allow the ball thrown over their head? They took away everything downfield, and all the quarterback could do was dump this one off short to his back, and there wasn't much there.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On the ground, this is Harvey. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a 1st down.
Kill. Nix now to throw it here on 1st down. Out to his right. He keeps it himself. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Here's Harvey. And a nice run. He's got a 1st down tackle made right at the 35-yard line.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A run once more, that's Harvey. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. 1st down, Broncos.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Nix now on 1st and 10. He'll get rid of it and complete it.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I return to Denver after this. It is 2nd and 9.
Ready? Ready?
Work in the middle, that's Harvey. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Hold on a second. Ready? Ready? Pull left.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's caught left side by Ingram. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the 1st down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Nick's gonna throw for it. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
These are the situations where as an offense you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted, but let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
1st down throw, Mahomes. To the left side, caught by Kelsey. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down. Throwing is Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here. Clock is stopped at 26 seconds until the break. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Patrick to throw. He'll let it go deep left sideline. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock, catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
6 yards. 1st down, Chiefs.
And he'll spike it to stop the clock. And now, if they choose, they'll have a chance for a long field goal here before the break. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This one from just under 50 yards. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Chiefs cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On first down, it's Mahomes. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down. I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. A pickup of 14 on that ball. Good for a Chiefs first down. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
And the first down, Chiefs.
They'll send Worthy in motion. Once again, it's Pacheco. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Ball on the 35. Here comes a second and 5. Now, Mahomes. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Third and short. Here's Patrick. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch. It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
At the 22-yard line.
From the 22 now, here's second and 5. Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
He's got it about the 8, and he's into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco, touchdown, Kansas City.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
Attack, attack!
Right back to the air for Mahomes. He's got a man. Take it in for 2. And we are all tied here in the third quarter.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Whistles look like the right side got an early jump there. Let's check the flag. Now, a second down throw for Nix. He's going to look for the home run ball. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And it's going to bring up third down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. A big play there on the scramble. 53 yards.
Denver Broncos.
On first down, it's Harvey. And strong running in deep. Inside the 10-yard line, a gain of 9 on the carry.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal. He's got it at the 3. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down. for no gain.
Brings up second and goal.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case,
and he's got another one. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Denver. That's touchdown number 3 for him in the game, and number 14 for the year.
Makes the score. Broncos 41, Chiefs 14.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Third down and 9. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. On comes the Chiefs punter, as he's on to punt for the second time. To return it. Now a hit, and he lost the football. But he'll gather it back in. On first down, here's Nix to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On second down, it's Nix. Throw over the middle, going to be caught by Franklin. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. 11 yards for number 11. And a first down. First and 10.
25-yard line.
Handoff now for Harvey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
George Karlaftis on the stop. No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 10. They'll go play action. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. That's Drew Tranquil. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Nix from the gun on third down. They'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. Going to bring up 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
Here comes Smith on the return. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Early in this drive, you're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
That's fielded at about the 18. And it's a decent return. Get some of that yardage back before he's forced out of bounds.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw is Nix. Got a man, that's Sherfield. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one. And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
To throw is Nix. He finds Mims. It's complete. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
1st down.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge 1st down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
Still going inside the 20. Wow, out of bounds. Inside the 10. It's 1st and goal.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Second down. Nix. That one, taken in. Portland Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a two-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a two-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down.
So I'm not sure if this is miscommunication or just bad execution, but either way, this is a ball that just needs to be completed. I mean, it's 4th down, money moment. You've got to be good in these critical situations, and when there's opportunities for plays to be made, you got to make them.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 5 brings up
2nd and 5.
at the 15-yard line.
Again, it's Harvey. Able to break a tackle as it powers forward 4 yards.
Taken down at the 14-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half.
Brings up 3rd and
Greg and I
4.
back on EA Sports. After this, you've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Moving to his right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. His kick is good. And the Broncos will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here able to put that one through.
A 1st down throw for Mahomes. Got a man over the middle. It's Worthy. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A run up the middle with Pacheco. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's
Second down, 8 yards to go. Throwing now, Mahomes. A short throw, taken in by Kelsey. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
And the first down, Chiefs.
Throwing is Mahomes. That's complete left side to Worthy. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. They're locked in on this drive. Second connection for that pair. This one gaining 22. So they move inside the 20. 1st and 10 at the 18. Now Mahomes. Short one caught by Kelsey. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
At the 8-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Hey, 43, 15. 15.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
3rd and goal, Mahomes. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
Pacheco going to try it on the ground. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. We call it the octopus. And it cuts the deficit down a bit further. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll drop to throw. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nick. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop with 25 seconds remaining on the clock.
1st and 10 at the 6.
A 1st down throw for Nix. To the end zone, it's intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. being able to get himself to a spot and get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
On first down, it's Mahomes. Now a shot here, deep middle. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
At this stage of the game, Mike, you have to find that balance defensively between playing prevent and making sure that ball does not get thrown over my head. But how often do we see defenses just give so much space, so much green grass, that the offense finds a way to move down the field quickly regardless? So just continue to mix up coverages, but do not let them throw the ball over your head.
And he's going to be taken down at the 37. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. Here is first and 10.
I don't need to. Yellow, yellow. 15, yellow. 15. Hey, Ripley. Come back.
Mahomes. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Everybody in that defensive huddle just continues to remind themselves, you know they're going to take shots. They're going to try to throw the ball over your head and see if they can generate a big play. So continue to defend it just like they did there, and that one winds up incomplete.
One last shot now for Mahomes. Again, working deep downfield. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this will wind up a win for the Broncos. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their two scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep.